Greetings, fellow Muni mathematicians. This is Professor Muni Math. And what I would like to do in this video is describe the different ways in which you can solve the Muni Math equations that are present in the various videos on the Peter Felton Muni Math YouTube channel. Now, I want to point out that the equations that are present in each of the Muni Math videos are really no different from the algebraic equations that you have learned to solve and are learning how to solve in your math classes at school. So what's very important to remember is that the different ways you learned how to solve these equations at school can also be applied directly to Muni Math. And as identified in my introductory video, the equations that you've seen in the various Muni Math videos contain variables, exponents, whole numbers, decimals, fractions, division symbols, as well as addition, subtraction, and multiplication, comprising the complete arithmetic aspects of math. So that's really all you have to do is apply your newfound knowledge from school to how to solve the Muni Math equations. Now, that being said, because the different equations are very specific, what I've done and what I will continue to do for every newly uploaded Muni Math video is to first identify the equation in the video, and then I will help you solve it by breaking down the steps one by one. Because, when you see Muni Math equations for the first time, it may be a little abstract or more symbolic than you're comfortable with. So, as the creator of Muni Math, it is my job to help you with the different steps in the procedures. Therefore, it's key that you read the written descriptions of the videos themselves, because the content is pretty unilateral. It's just the rotating signs from the Muni routes number or letter if it's Muni Metro, the title, which is in all capital letters, and its destination, and then the pattern repeats itself for as many times as is seen in the video. But other than that, there's a lot more work to do. So as you read the directions, you'll see that I break down the different steps for solving the equation, and presumably these steps will look familiar from your class notes, and I hope you've been taking them, because again, I am a teacher here, and I want to make sure that all students are learning effectively and are staying organized in the process. And I know that your teachers and parents will appreciate that too. All right. So make sure to read the written directions, because I not only explain the steps, but I also show you how to solve the given math equation that's featured in the video. However, I do not actually tell you the answer to the equation, because if I did, then you wouldn't get the chance to try it out yourself, because you'd already know the answer. However, I do sort of meet you halfway. I start out by writing the equation down as it appears in the video, and I also show you the first couple of steps. So let's say that you have a number multiplied by a variable. I write that out. If you have to subtract a whole number from each side of the equation to isolate the variable, I show you how to do that. If you have an exponent involved, then I simply remind you to multiply the base whole number by itself however many times as indicated in the exponential power, and so on and so forth, because the synthesis of many of these equations is to solve for the variable. Again, it's very algebraic. It's what you're learning in pre-algebra, algebra 1, algebra 2, with some review in geometry and physics if you're taking that in science, as well as more advanced versions of it in trigonometry and calculus. So it's always good to review your knowledge, and therefore, with the examples that I provide and the steps that break down, you should hopefully be able to solve the answer, because you will notice at the end of the written description for each video, if you're solving for a variable, I'll say, well, x equals question mark. That's up to you to figure it out, but I do provide you with a significant amount of assistance. All you have to do is tabulate the answer and reply in the comments section to the video saying the answer is this, or x equals that. And of course, remember, I am a teacher. If you need any help solving them beyond the information that I've already given you, which is perfectly okay, then just comment in the comments to the video saying, I didn't understand this, or I need a little more help, could you please provide it? And I will gladly do that. Because remember, I'm here to help you learn about math, review your current mathematical knowledge, and of course I'm also more than happy to help you with any general questions you have about Muni. So I wish you the best of luck. I thank you for tuning in. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And by all means, ride public transportation, apply your outside knowledge of math and other subjects to what you are learning in school, and, as evidenced by my shirt here, stay true to what you believe is the best way to go about things on a transportation front. All right, take care and have a great weekend. Peace.